Good evening and welcome to our second video vlog. I appreciate you joining me tonight. In response to the first question of whether the counseling sessions were what I expected them to be, they were pretty much what I expected them to be. They allowed the client to lead most of the experience while the counselors were very respectful and allowed the clients to kind of direct what their problems were, and there was definitely more listening than advice giving. I did notice several skills and counselor characteristics in both of the counselors. The first counselor did a great job demonstrating the basic attending skills, and his posture demonstrated the solar characteristics. He used a great amount of minimal encouragers. I did see him nodding a lot and encouraging the client, going, as minimal encouragers. He also used a lot of silence and door openers. When he made the statement, "Tell me more about that," he was trying to encourage the client to delve deeper into how she felt about a particular topic. I did notice that the second counselor seemed to use almost a completely different set of skills. He used a lot of open questions to kind of open the door for the client to further share what was on their heart. He did a tremendous job paraphrasing and reflecting feeling. There were several times throughout the session where he stated how the client was feeling as she was going through the various scenarios she was describing. He opened the session by summarizing the previous session, and he did challenge and confront his client on some of the things that she assumed about if she were to ask somebody to go out and do something with her. They did set a goal at the end of this session about inviting someone to go do a leisure activity with her. And they did reframe and interpret feelings of rejection that she had experienced in the past or was afraid of experiencing by saying if somebody were to turn her down, it may be because they were busy. I do believe that the counselors did demonstrate, especially the second counselor, did demonstrate a leaning towards cognitive behavioral therapy. And the reason why I came up with that is because I did see a lot of techniques that he used. Questioning the evidence, reattributing, examining options, decatastrophizing, the use of homework, rational responding, and fantasized consequences were all used in the therapy session. I do believe that the second counselor would have been a good fit for me, as he was somebody who helped his client feel understood by reflecting her feelings and summarizing. I do believe this would have made me feel more understood. I would like to hear more advice on how to confront a client during a session in a way that is not so offensive that it makes them not want to come back, as I do believe that the second counselor did confront the client about how some of what she was thinking was not rational. I did use 2 textbooks, Counseling and Psychotherapy by Seung-Yin Tan, and I did use Introduction to Counseling, Integration of Faith, Professional Identity, and Clinical Practice by Robin Simmons, Stacy Lilly, and Anita Coonley.